Hi everybody, it's Raina. It's Monday, the 19th. Anyway, I didn't have any visions or anything. I think I posted yesterday too, but I did have a kind of a weird experience this morning, and I don't know whether you like hearing about Summer's little visitations or little signs to me that she's here and that she comes to visit. It's not like detective oriented. It's just for me to know that she's here. And I think she wants me to know. And since we've made a connection, and I thought it was kind of cute. It was sweet. And if you want to know what happened, you can listen to the video, or you don't have to. Anyway, so I thought that maybe I have 3 grown children, and the girls were always collecting these little beanie babies, and this kind. And I sold some on eBay. They left me with the inheritance of the beanies, and I have big ones, small ones, all kinds of beanies. So I thought, since Summer, was a little girl, she would enjoy these beanies. And I have them in the spare room on the top shelf. On the top of the shelf, it's a built-in shelf, and there's a wall. And I have a lot of the beanies, and I have big beanies, small beanies, all kinds of beanies. And I thought I picked a couple out that I thought she would like. And I have a spare room bed in there, which I sometimes sleep in when I can't sleep, or I'm being attacked by a spirit, or bothered, or whatever. They don't attack me, they bother me, and they try to scare me and all that. I told you that. But anyway, I have a lot of beanies, and on this shelf, this bookshelf, I have some pictures, and I left a couple beanies. I was going to leave a couple beanies up there for her that I thought she would like. I heard she was attached to a little rabbit. She had a little rabbit toy. I read that from somebody else's post or something, so I found a rabbit. And I have a lot of these, like 50 altogether, maybe more. I sold a lot of them. Some, they weren't worth that much, but it was just to get rid of them so other collectors, whatever. I don't collect them, but to get. Anyway, somebody used them. But anyway, so I left it, and I thought maybe I would leave a picture for her of so I looked. It wasn't very far to look. I looked around the shelf, and I found this picture of myself. And I talk to her sometimes. It's a picture of me when my daughter Sarah was about 10 years old. I don't know how well you can see this, but she has blonde hair and blue eyes, and she reminds me a lot of. She's holding our cat Spooky when we lived in Norwood, in the Falcroft Avenue house, Sarah reminds me a lot. And I was telling Summer, Sarah reminds me a lot of you, because she's very high-spirited, and she's a very high-spirited person, very rambunctious and outgoing and creative, and they both are beautiful, and it reminds me a lot of her. And anyway, so I put the picture on the shelf, and I also made Summer some totem stones, which I do. I use totem stones a lot. I find stones on the beach when we go to the beach, because we live about an hour and a half from the Atlantic, Delaware. And so I collect stones, and I also have them all over my garden, because I put them on plants, I put them around plants. I have a little memorial out front with a cross and stones that say different words. And I bought this one, it says Spirit. I bought this one down Rehoboth, which is a big beach spot in Delaware. It's they have shops and curiosity shops. I mean, all kinds of neat things that I'm into. Spirit. This was embossed. It says Spirit. They're hard to find, but if you look. And I also make my own, and my husband uses them. He sleeps with them under his pillow, like for good health, energy, prosperity, things like that. He sleeps them, not his pillow, but under the mattress. And I use them for, like, for healing for him. I'll put some under there and different things. Or if I'm worried about something, I'll put them under my side of the bed. So I made one for Summer, and I made it with, I put I colored the little hearts. It says summer, and I colored the hearts in blue because I heard that was her favorite color. So I was explaining to her as I was arranging, and I put the stones next to the picture, the totem stones, and I use them for a lot of things. I put them in my garden. I like natural things. I like to use shells and glass stones and things like that. And I have an altar, and I use natural things in my spell work. Don't get scared. It's not bad. It's good for energy and for cleansing. And anyway, so I put this up on the shelf, and I left the little animals there, and I said, Summer, whatever you need, you take. And I said, you take any of these little animals. If you find something on the shelves you want, you take it. So I left the room. Well, this morning, I was doing the wash. I dragged the barrel down. It's like a big plastic laundry basket, just like this high, and it's just has it's a regular laundry basket. It's round. And I dragged it down the stairs, and I was putting the clothes into the washer. And I was about maybe 1/3 of the way down, and I came across my husband's robe. It was a beautiful blue and white checked robe, and he hasn't worn it yet because my daughter, Sarah, same daughter in the picture that I was explaining to Summer, had given it, she and her husband, Michael, my son-in-law, had given this beautiful robe to my husband as a Father's Day present. And he would be needing it in the fall. So I had put it on a hanger in the closet and pushed it a little way of the way back. It was brand new. He'd never wore it since it was Father's Day a month ago, a little over a month ago. And I pushed it back in the closet and just left it there. And to, be ready for him when he needs it in the fall, and hope not too soon. I'm not pushing the summer, but and I a couple times I checked on the picture and the beanies and said, "Hi, Summer. Do you like your little beanies? I hope you're enjoying them," and whatever. And so I'm putting the clothes in the wash. I'm thinking, why did Bobby, my husband, put this robe in the wash? Because I know he didn't use it because it's summer here and it's hot. And especially he sits in the porch at night. The lower goes down 3 steps from our kitchen. We have a beautiful eating kitchen, big. They had to knock a couple walls out and everything, but it's gorgeous and has big. We have these windows in the walls where you can see through to the next room. We have 2 of them, which makes the room look bigger and everything. So it's really neat. And so anyway, I said, "Why'd you put the robe in the wash?" I said, "You didn't wear it." And he said, "I didn't put the robe in the wash. I don't even know where you put it." And I said, "Well, I think I hung it up so it would stay nice, and I pushed it towards the fall and the winter stuff in your closet because, he doesn't take care of his closet. I do, basically. And I clean it out. I take all the dirty stuff from the floor, which he just dumps and everything like that. And I keep it tidy, I vacuum in there and dust and all that. And so I said, "Well, why was the robe in the wash?" And he said, "I didn't put the robe in the wash." And I said, "Oh, come on." I said, "Well, did you spill something on it, or why were you wearing it? It was too hot." And I said, he said, "Rhonda, I didn't put the robe in the wash." And I was like, "Well, I didn't put the robe in the wash. I haven't seen it since I hung it up." This was near Father's Day, and which was June 11th or something like that. And we're just looking at each other. He just came home early from work today, and I brought the robe up because I don't put some things in the dryer because it ages them. So I just hung it up on his bedroom door. They're beautiful, beautiful blue and white check. And I said, "Look," I said, "Bobby, come on. You put the robe in the wash. You had to put the robe in the wash because I didn't put the robe in the wash." And it was not like it was on top of the basket, the laundry basket. It was down a couple layers. And he says, "Rhonda, I didn't put the robe in the wash. I don't even know where it was." And I said, "I didn't put the robe in the wash either." And then I said, "Well, this is another unexplained event." I said, I was talking to Summer yesterday, showing her Sarah's picture, and offering the animals. She could take anything. It was Sarah's and Michael's gift to Bobby, their stepfather, their only father, and that was the thing that was in the wash that we didn't put there. And I said, I think she did it again. There was no explanation. Nobody else lives in the house but us. And I would have no reason to put the robe in the wash, and neither would Bobby. He didn't even know where it was. So apparently she was here again, and she heard my story about Sarah and saw the picture, and she was telling me, I believe, that she heard my story and she liked the robe. That's why she put it in the wash, because she knew, even though I didn't say, there's a blue robe in the closet with white, and it was a gift from Sarah to her stepdad. I didn't say that. She knew that, and she put it in the wash because she liked it and she wanted it to be washed. And I said, and Bobby said, oh, well, I said, okay, well, she did it again. She's here. And it was her little way of saying, I'm here. I like the robe. And, I just thought that maybe I like it, so I would like to have it washed. And I'm here. I knew it was Sarah's gift. So you were talking about Sarah, my friend Sarah, your daughter, and the one you think looks a lot like me and reminds you of me. And I think that I would pick something that Sarah gave Bobby, and that was what the gift was. And usually they don't give a robe, they give something else, like food, like coffee or nuts, stuff like that, a gift pack or something. It was the first time they gave that kind of a gift. So it was a present from Summer, a little gift, a little hi, I'm here. So I thought you might enjoy that. She's here. And I did do a short reading about Don and his alleged disappearance. And this morning, just before I went on, because like I said, I like to look at the cards first over a little while, is not to make you wait. He got the Tower reversed with the base card, which is one of the worst cards you can get. It means a lot of turmoil, things from the past coming back at you. The tower is something that's pulling down the old and rebuilding. It's not entirely a bad card if you get it or surrounding my better cards. Like, things need to sometimes to be stripped down and rebuilt. They're so bad that they just need a cleansing. They need to be, but it was in a reverse position. So he is in a very bad place in his mind right now. And I'm almost thinking suicide attempt. That's how bad his cards have been, that he might try something. And the other readings I've done too, when I saw something big coming, that would change the course of the investigation, I'm not beyond thinking he could try a suicide attempt or something. And when they said he disappeared, I kind of got this weird feeling like I was waiting. I know something's going to happen. But anyway, and then he got the Two of Wands, which means he feels like this is his way of controlling the situation. Like he wants to be at balance. He feels like this is his answer. He believes it himself. Then he got, again, a building that's ready, that's been prepared. That's a building that's ready to be, that's finalized. Building again. And I also got the Well card again, which is Summer's card, which I keep getting. And these things, it's her card. I do believe she's in a well. It's right here. And this light, I have to fix the lighting because you really can't see the cards. The well and the finished building shows me she's in a place that's been finished and left the way it is. And he's got the Six of Pentacles. He was starting to give things away, like get rid of things in his life, like kind of, he was planning something, like giving things away, because he was been planning something, like to get rid of things, like it's kind of like because he doesn't need them anymore. He's planning something to escape or to go somewhere where he doesn't need these things anymore because he wants to simplify his life. And he really feels like that's going to give him control that he wants. The Nine of Swords is depression, severe depression. The King of Batons is people who don't, someone who's not on your side, who talks a lot, who's doing a lot of talking, but is not saying anything. I believe this could be done. All is yak, 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 yak. Is not, he stopped it now, but it's not, it doesn't mean anything anymore. And it's also next to the Four of Cups, which means having something, but it's never enough. He's never satisfied with what he says. He's always going to add something else to it. He's got to prolong this story over and over and over again. He also had another story, I believe he had the Four of Swords again too, which is another place where you need to get up and start moving things along, but you're constantly in this state of repetition. And Knight of Batons means news coming in. It's on that one before too. A false sense of, I believe this is the church. This is a false sense of, everything's going to be okay. We're all right. We're on it. A false sense of hope that really doesn't. It's really a false sense. It's not surrounded by any cards that support it. Okay, you have harsh judgments right here. You're not holding your own. There's judgment. There's a lot of judgment, and there's victory, but it's not for them. There is going to be something that's going to come out of this. Some change, some big change, like I said. It's a victory, and it's not for them. That public opinion is against them, and they're feeling it. They're feeling the jab. No confusion with the coronavirus, but this false sense of happiness, I believe it's the church, but it's not a strong combination, not a strong card. The Six of Wands, again, it goes with the church thing, like a celebration, processions, banners, balloons, but it doesn't mean anything. It's wands, it's words, it's more like, it's not anything solid. And then you got the Two of Cups reversed. That means a split between two people, a lot of mixed feelings, a combination that's not working, constant friction between two people. There's a lot of emotional things involved. There's a woman speaking out again, like I read before. I believe there'll be more allegations, people going forth with more information, valid information this time. I don't know if it's Allie, because her stories just go and change, and somebody will be coming forth with something that'll be truthful. The Five of Swords basically means you are just you're in trouble. You need to realize that you've lost this battle, and you got to realize that you need to give it up. 5 is change. The sword is like, you need to realize when time to quit. The 10 of swords is bad. It means somebody trying to betray. Somebody has betrayed you. You feel very, very emotionally drained and betrayed, and just like in a very bad spot. Again, that it goes along with the 9 of swords, and the 2 of them together in the same reading are really rotten. They show depression, horrible feelings about betrayal. He might actually believe he's been betrayed, because he's got this card too, like thinking he's the 2 of wands, thinking he's in charge, thinking he knows what he's doing, when actually it's next to the Tower card, which means the past is coming back to kick his butt. And then you have once again the sword, the 4 of Pentacles, just worries about not having enough of the police again. I keep getting this card, the Moon secrets revealed, the Star loss of hope. Justice reversed again. Justice not going in the favor of, this is him again. Something's going to happen with Don. It's not good. It's not good. And I really feel sorry for him, because I think he is thinking really bad things right now. And I hope they find him, because if he just took off for a couple days or whatever, but something's going to happen. And he is beyond depression. He is beyond, he's getting really hopeless. And so anyway, that's the reading. And again, same thing. His thing, message turning over. It's always the same. Yeah. So that's what, it's not good for Dawn. Candace is having a good old time. She's still getting, maybe she's somebody, I don't know if it's real. I don't spread any or turn any information that I have. I'm sure you've all heard about the water park and the crack pipe thing. She and her mother, I don't believe she's ever stopped using whatever she's using, and the crack is pretty bad. I just feel sorry for those children. I hope, I don't know why they don't randomly drug test. I know that police have a plan, and if they would went before they're supposed to jump, it might ruin everything. It might ruin, an investigation that's going on. And I realize they're closed-lipped because they want to keep things. Social media. Don and Candace did this to themselves with social media. They totally did it themselves. He's having I don't go on their pages. I don't want the energy. I don't want negativity. Plus, I don't want to interfere with my readings. And I just feel it would be like, I don't want to pick up on this. And I also wanted to say there's one person in particular who goes on who makes comments on my page, who is very negative, a woman, and I don't appreciate this. And if you want to criticize somebody, get off my page. If you want to keep criticizing me and second guessing me, then make your own page up. You know who you are. I don't need your crap, and I'll block you if you make one more nasty comment to me. It's my opinion, my page. I don't need your like stupid comments and negative comments. You don't need to be on my page. I don't need you. I'm saying the truth, what I feel. I don't need somebody else's. Go check out somebody else's page because they said it was this and not what you said. I don't need to do that. I get my information from not myself. I don't get it from myself. I get it from my spirit guides. This is a lot of time, a lot of the time I get told things I don't believe, I don't want to hear, I don't like, I don't agree with. But I get the messages, and that wasn't what I thought or something. I just carry on the messages. And most of the time, I just started doing this 2 years ago online, or not even that. I always just wrote it down or wrote it on my Facebook pages. And I have a lot of experiences, and I'm going to start sharing them too. But if you're going to make snotty comments, get off my page. I wouldn't mess with me if I were you. My spirit guides, they wouldn't even bother with you. Just get off my page if you don't have anything nice to say. And if it gets into political things, if I happen to mention that certain spirits, negative spirits, were around when I was having a lot of psychic things about a certain person, it's my business. And I say that person's name, it doesn't mean you have to get all warped out of shape. And this is not political. I say that because those were the darker spirits who were doing this. And I mentioned that person's name or the E word. You don't have to say, I was ready to stop reading because of this. This is my opinion. And I have had visions about that. I am an American. I'm entitled to my First Amendment. So, don't jump down my throat about that either. This is my stuff. So, if you don't want to, whatever. It's not going to stop me. So I'm going to say a little prayer for Summer, and I just wanted to share that with you. And the newest reading, and Donna's in trouble right now, really big trouble, and I would be kind of worried about what he's going to do. He's very depressed and very out of whack. So I wish you all a good day, and we'll just keep praying for little Summer that she's found, and that there's justice. And talk to you soon.